Bom dia Portugal, tudo bem? So here we are in Vila Nova de Oliveirinha, another little Portuguese or central Portuguese village. Let's check it out.
Good.
Alright, before we get started, I noticed that many of you who enjoy my content still haven't gotten around to subscribing. It costs you nothing to subscribe, but it really helps me out. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go on, smash it. And if you don't...
That's ignorant.
Alright, let's get into it. So something else this region is very famous for is the production of olive oil, and here we are at the Museu do Azeite. Now I've probably mispronounced that, but anyway, it's the olive oil museum. So let's have a quick look around. I'm not sure we'll go in today. I think it might be open, but either way, I'd like to save a visit to this museum for a video of its own. I think it deserves a video of its own. We can have a quick look around the grounds. Shop where you can buy olive oil and as I'm sure many of you are aware, the price of olive oil has really skyrocketed in the last couple of years. I think even in Portugal the price of olive oil shot up 49%, I believe it was, in just the last year. So quite a big car park, and I can only see 2 cars. I'm going to assume that they're 2 workers and we're the only visitors. Apparently there's a really good restaurant here. We got a friend who lives at the neighboring village Bobadella, which is a village I've shown you guys around in a previous video. Roman ruins in the middle of the village, that place. But he's come here for dinner with his son, and he told me that it's a great place to eat. Have a quick look at the shop. Museu em Casa. Stuff to take home from the museum. There we go. Lots and lots of different products and souvenirs. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a unique gift for anyone, you could do a lot worse than something from this place. Look here. Fresh olive oil. Very nice. Very nice gift for any of your friends who are quite difficult to buy for. We've all got a few of them, haven't we? It's one of those things, as you start getting older as well, you start not really wanting, you kind of have everything you need, don't you? Boa up here is this is the Lagar? Lagar, okay. Okay. So children is €6, students €6, seniors? No, adultos. €7. Okay. Is open every day?
À segunda-feira não.
Monday. Okay, no Monday. Okay. So anyway, I think we'll come back and make a video about this place. If I come in the week, can I make a video about this place? Is okay? Okay. Muito obrigado. 3D map of the place, and yeah. So I was just asking, up there is the Lagar, and maybe when we come and do the video about the museum, I'll take you up there and have a look at that. And what the Lagar is local olive producers, big and small, doesn't matter how big or small you are, you pick your olives and you take them up to the Lagar, and up there they process them into olive oil. And usually you sort of you can either take processed olive oil in payment or a little bit of cash, and they keep some olive oil as a share, or you could just pay them to process your olive oil and keep all the olive oil That's sort of how it works. But yeah, the Lagar is up there. That kind of, funnily enough, olive-coloured building. Yeah, so hopefully we can get a look up there next time. Anyway. Guys, so I've told you before on the channel, and particularly after the great fires of 2017, the firefighters of Portugal are really revered and respected. And here they're called bombeiros, which roughly translates as pump operators, I suppose. Bomba meaning pump. But this particular bombeiros station, I'm not sure how to say station in Portuguese. Maybe someone can help us out. But yeah, this Vila Nova de Oliveirinha Bombeiros station is really unique. Let's have a quick look and check it out. It looks like some kind of aircraft hangar or something, doesn't it? Normally they're in fairly utilitarian. Oh, hello. Scared the hell out of me. The Bombeiros geese. There you go. But yeah, anyway, look at this. I bet you've never seen a fire station, anything like it. There you go. The Vila Nova de Oliveirinha Bombeiros station. With geese. For some reason. Interestingly, they have this lake, and your first thought might be, oh well, they've got this lake to use to get water from, but this isn't where they get water. And I'll show you where the Bombeiros in Vila Nova de Oliveirinha get their water from. Let's go check that out. It's actually about a good kilometre away from here, so we're going to jump in good old blue and go and have a look at that. Let's go. Let's check it out. Right, guys, so we're in the Bombeiros. My son's just reliably informed me, hopefully reliably, that Bombeiros actually means fire station, and a fireman or a fire person is a bombeiro. Presumably a female fire person would be a bombeira. No, it doesn't work like that. The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. Why doesn't that work? Why? So yeah, if they need water, they have to come down here. Presumably, if this is if they need extra water. I'm quite sure they've got main supply where they are. But perhaps if that for some reason is cut off or runs out, and they need extra water, which I'm sure in summer happens quite a lot, because we quite often have very big fires around here, sadly. And there we go, this is the place, so let's go check it out. So yeah, you can see the hopefully you can still hear me with that wind. So you can see the sign up there, Bombeiros Voluntarios, and this is obviously a big water pump. And I think I can hear, oh yes, I can hear the river just over here. Let's go check that out quickly. Uh-oh, I'm upsetting all the dogs. The dogs aren't happy. But yeah, we're just going over a small bridge and I can hear a river. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it'll be from down there that the bomberos get their water as required. Interesting setup, don't you think? The places we go, the things we look at. So yeah, this little village is called Vila Nova do Oliveirinha, and it's about 10 or 15 minutes away from where I live. Next village from Bobadella, and I've taken you into Bobadella before. That's the village next to mine that's got the Roman ruins, and this is another very, very interesting village, not least of all because it's got two massive coconut trees right in the middle of the village, which I have to say, even though yes, it's very sunny and very hot, are certainly not native to central Portugal. Yeah, so what's the first thing we can see? As usual, a couple of what would have been grand old homes in ruin. Whether or not this is due to fire or not, I really don't know. But yeah, lots and lots of ruins we can see right away. Beautiful garden here, but it looks to be private, I think. I'm not sure. Is it a private garden? Or maybe I don't want to get into any trouble. What do you think? Is this private? Yeah. Don't want to get into trouble for trespassing, guys. So yeah, as you can see, another big ruin here. And I imagine these were the homes of some very wealthy people back in the day. So it's interesting to see the Swiss number plate here. In this region, the foreigner mix tends to be Brits, Dutch, Belgium and Swiss. There are of course other people, but we tend to have no Americans here. I think the Americans and probably most of the Brits tend to flock to the Algarve, but in central Portugal it's quite a different mix when it comes to foreigners. There's certainly not as many foreigners here as there are in the Algarve or in Lisbon or Portugal, but there's most villages you'll find a few people, and of course they'll all speak some English. So I think this, what do you think this was?
Washing machine.
Yeah, so this is an old laundry. I don't think it's been in use for a long time, but anyway, it's still here. And the ubiquitous yellow and red stripes telling us that we're on a footpath that's going to some interesting places. So let's do that. I'll tell you what, guys, I've been doing this 20,000 step thing, and really encourages you to get out and do this kind of walking. I think I've only got about 1,000 steps left till I hit my 20. But most days I've been going well over the 20, and today should be no different. So just lovely to go and check out these little villages. And a lot of you seem to enjoy checking them out with me. So that's what we will do. And look at that, one of my favorite things. Do you remember what this is called, Matthew? Pelurino. Here, I'll hold the dogs and you go up and model it. Matthew, you've been a naughty boy. There we go. Well done. The dogs want to come up and wee on you as punishment. Always a funny thing to me, because you can imagine, I mean, these were really used. And so people live around this sort of central courtyard, and that's your view. I always think I'd wake up at 3 in the morning hearing the screams of some poor sap who's been chained to this thing. One thing I really love in Portuguese villages is the real mix of styles. So unlike in a lot of other European countries where what's going on up there? Where all the houses look the same, there's a real mixture of styles. What's this one? Not sure what this is. What does that say, Matthew? The Commissaire de Memories. Yeah, so what does that mean? The House of Memories or something?
Yeah.
House of Memories, not really sure. Maybe the mortuary, maybe? Yeah, well, anyway, maybe one of our Portuguese followers could let us know what that is in the look at that, another beautiful church. $1835. And another lovely grand house. Now, as they'll always tell you, everybody's very poor in central Portugal. Casa do Adro. Look at that, absolutely lovely. A memorial to Alfredo Brando and Mandel Benjamin. Who they are, we don't know, but I'm sure they were very important people. More coconut trees. And here is the rotunda. Do you know, Matthew, you wouldn't believe it, but this rotunda, people play music in it, right?
Yeah.
And many famous bands, I could tell you. U2, you won't believe this, U2, Coldplay, Imagine Dragons, never played here. They never played here. This cafe's a bit famous around here among a certain type of foreigner. The Cork and Fork International Eat Cafe, because sometimes they do fish and chips. Now, as a vegetarian, I'd be having fish and chips hold the fish, which isn't so exciting. But if you don't mind eating fish, this is somewhere that you can get fish and chips in central Portugal. So something very interesting about the famous Cork and Fork restaurant here is that, now I've just shown you the fire station, the new one, and this is the old one. This is the original fire station. And it's funny, I've actually looked at this building a couple of times briefly, but as soon as you spend more than a few moments looking at it, you can really see the fire station, can't you? Check it out. The old fire station. I think it looks a lot nicer than the new ones. No geese though. Alright, so here we are just outside the post office. You got to post a letter, Matthew? No, just having a look? Okay. So this plaque here is actually commemorating the founding of the town by royal decree over 500 years ago. So where are we now? 2014. Let me do some maths. So 10. So it's 510 years old. So it's even older than me. This village, even older than me. So if you want to see an interesting example of recycling, look at the way what they've done with these plastic bottles. Very interesting. I'll tell you the thing, guys. A lot of these small villages you drive through, and again, with this one, there wouldn't be any reason at all to drive through this village unless you were coming here, would there, Matthew? It's not going anywhere. You'd kind of, yeah, the only reason to come to this village is if you're literally coming to this village. And yet, it's really, really beautiful. And have a look at some of the houses. I mean, that's what always blows me away. Is so you can imagine the wealth that would have been required to have a house like this built. No idea who lives here now, if anyone.
Grass maze.
It's amazing. It's not a maze, but it's amazing. Let's go in and have a look.
I'm amazed.
Look at this. So another sort of beautiful little garden. So what does that say, Matthew? Can you translate it for us?
Homenagem do povo de Vila Nova.
It's in the Great War. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this is a war memorial. Okay. I got it. Even I can read it if I put my mind to it, guys. An old you gotta do it. Give me the dogs then. There we go. You think it really works? Fail?
It doesn't work.
Fail?
No, it's not even connected.
Fail? He failed. I tell you what, that looks pretty dry for me.
There's just no water.
Okay, and this house here I wanted to check out, see what it's all about. Check this out. I actually think it's a private house, guys. Look at that. It's amazing. Another palm tree, coconut tree. Unbelievable. Well, yeah, there's an orange tree, but look up. That's amazing. So if you could quite see that on the camera, guys, this house has been built on a huge granite outcrop. I'm sure he's not going to suffer from any subsidence. The wise man built his house upon the rock. There lives a wise man, maybe. Another beautiful house, Casal de San Jose. Very typical blue and white mosaic, religious mosaic. Giant palm tree in the garden. All right, I've had a pretty good walk. I think we're going to stop now and grab a coffee and maybe a cheeky ice cream. Cafe Central. All right, there we go. So we've had a coffee and an ice cream now. We're just about ready to go. So guys, That was Vila de Oliveirinha. Hope you all enjoyed that little tour, a walk with me while I knocked off the last couple of thousand steps that I needed to do for my 20,000 today. I think I'm up to about 24,000 for today, so I'm very happy. I think one ice cream is, let me see, I think one ice cream is about 200 calories, which is, I need to get well over the 20,000 to make up for that. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. If you like this type of content and you're new around here, please consider subscribing. It really, really helps me. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Muito obrigado, amigos. Ciao.